Good evening, wonderful people. Welcome to the program Web Watch on Flip TV. Yes, today is another day, and the internet is bumping. Yesterday was the World Cup, and it got to Argentina. Well, we are going to talk about that. So many things happened with Argentina and Messi. Yes, I'm Christian Chikwa. With me, I have wonderful people with me.
Zubi Glad, welcome to Web Watch.
I am Adini Adila, welcome to Web Watch.
This is Olamide, you're welcome to Web Watch.
Latest on the discussion, what is happening, breaking news, what is on fire now is the DG campaign organization of Labour Party. Okupe has been sentenced to 2 years imprisonment for money laundering. It's people look at it as a setback for the Labour Party. I don't know. Does anybody have anything to say about that report, that breaking news?
Well, as much as I would like to say something about the Labour Party, about Okupe being sentenced, I don't think people like Dasuki, people like this Niger Delta man who fainted when they were asking him of money. There have been so many people over the years. How did the judiciary now quickly come up with this judgment within hours? So our judiciary can actually work that way. So I think for the judiciary to work now, I'm seeing a kind of setup behind the scene, because there are many people that should be in jail now that we know that they'll say, okay, this person, okay, let's look at this AGF now. I don't know if he has been sentenced yet, but the federal government said they've recovered 30 billion out of the 80 something or 90 something billion that the guy stole. So they didn't sentence this guy to any prison or anything. So how come in just less than 24 hours the judiciary came up with a kind of conclusion that this man has been found guilty, he should just go to 2 years jail? So, and if it is very true, if they find him guilty, well, it is fine. But those people that are there before, why have they been prolonging matters when it comes to bringing people to book? When it comes to their own person, they prolong the matter and escalate it and there are people in the same political party, because Labour Party is now an opponent, an opposition. So I think it's just a strong opposition for that matter. I think to me, from a personal point of view, I think I'm seeing a kind of setup behind the scene. Okay. I'm seeing a kind of setup. That's what I'm just saying. Because it's just too fast for a Nigerian setting, the normal Nigeria that we know very well. This guy, has he been sentenced yet? This kidnapper, what's his name? Evans. Has he been sentenced yet to any?
He has been sentenced.
Is it to life imprisonment? To how many years?
Sentenced to life imprisonment. What I see from all this is that politics. It's
just politics for me.
It's a game whereby people want to take advantage of what happened in the past to hunt. Okupe was part of the Dasuki Gate. Dasuki Gate he had issues in court, billions of dollars. So they gave him money to go and buy arms, weapon. So they said he invested the money. Yeah. And Dasuki, for me, is an enemy to Buhari. When they arrested Buhari and they took Buhari, they overthrew Buhari as a
yes.
It was Dasuki that arrested Buhari and put him in jail.
So that is bad time.
So I'm not sure that it's bad time, but I think there's a grudge on that Dasuki, because when even the court said that they should release this guy on bail, Buhari said no.
He said no.
So now, politicians want to dig for the past because they are in power to also set you up. And when they arrest DG of the Labour Party now, you see people start saying everything. PDP said go and verify. PDP responded to that sentence. They told Obedience, go and verify. Your guy is part of the corruption. So that sends a message to the minds of people that want to vote for that party, and probably their morale is coming down.
I like he said, I kind of think that they're trying to work something on the ground just to make people to disorganize some people. Labour Party supporters especially, or P2B supporters especially, they're just, that's what I think. I don't know. Even the man might be guilty of the charge. You understand?
Let me not. Okay.
But the fact that in less than 24 hours they already came up with the whole thing and they already charged him, I think something is fishy.
Very, very fishy.
For the fact that he's guilty, whether 24 hours or whatever.
But it has never, like, it's really happened like this.
It's really happened.
Okay, this man, the IG of police, something happened to him and he was asked to, he was supposed to be jailed. But it's not about money, it's about one person that they were supposed
Contempt
to,
of court.
yeah, something like that. What happened at the end of the day? They kept on doing the whole thing, and it's up to now we've not heard anything anymore about it. It's as if it's dying low. You understand? And now DG, Labour Party, and I don't know, God just do the best.
Would it have happened had it been Doyokwe was in APC? Would they have bring up this kind of issue?
I see this politician, I don't know. Even in the APC now, the president is not campaigning for the president and the vice president. They're not campaigning for Tinubu. Have you seen them in any?
Why? I think they said it's just because they are busy with their own personal functions.
When Jonathan came out, everybody campaigning him.
Well, I was not so engrossed with politics as then.
So it's I think what I would say is that if this happens, people should not really look at it and say, because if you are voting for a person, vote for that person. Don't let whatever happens around try to bring the moral down.
See, I believe that this Okupe, because this is not a. Remember, sometime few weeks ago, they accused him of something.
Yes.
So a few weeks ago.
Misappropriation.
Yes. I just feel that they've just been looking for a way, like they've been digging up things. And believe you me, a lot of things will still be digged out, and that's just the truth.
Yeah, what is wrong with the Labour Party? Most people in the Labour Party are from the PDP.
And that is the reason why, because now, had it been that, okay, let me put it this way, when Peter B left PDP, they didn't believe that, a lot of people didn't believe that he would gain this kind of weight. And I believe that he's gaining ground like this, is a kind of, should I say, is a big blow to the opposition parties, you get. So now they are trying to, my opinion though, they're trying to do everything possible to make sure that, okay, we weaken this party so that these other people will have an upper hand. That's what I feel.
Yeah, there's a video where the lawyer to Doyokwe was shutting down our security operatives so that wanted to arrest him after the court verdict. Well, that's you need to know the law sometimes. If you don't know the law,
I think they said he collected cash or something.
Cash.
I don't know how they actually happened.
There's a bill from what I read. Let me read out the story. It's a bill on the charge that if he pays 500,000 all the charges,
yes, all the
amount to 13 million.
13 million, yes.
So till 4 o'clock he has to offset those bail conditions.
No, wait. Are you trying to tell me that if he should pay 13 million, are you sure that they won't still try to investigate him anymore? 13 million.
The case is on now.
13 million. Even this country, it's not to do with PFCC.
59 charges. They found him guilty of 26 charges.
26, yes.
So they still investigate him in other charges.
Definitely. And then he pays 13 million.
Well, I just think if he's guilty as charged for real, I think he should just step down as a DG. That would be honorable.
He has been pronounced guilty already.
Yes. Okay, he has been pronounced guilty. So
I think he's a bad egg now in that campaign.
Actually, I think he should step down now. Then for another person to baggage. Yes.
See, but where people do a lot of shit at some point in their life. There's something that he didn't do it now. Yeah, there's something that happened before now. He could be that I've realized my mistake. I wish I can correct them, and I'm trying to rewrite my wrongs by staying here. You understand? So we can't just, because of a particular mistake that someone did at some point in his life, and now condemn him. I don't know.
But if he's not going to step down, it would be like a bad image.
Yes. I think it's a real honorable for him to step down.
Yeah, you can step down.
You can step down and walk from behind the scene. Just let someone else be there in that position.
That would be a good idea. Like, work as if you're not working, but you're actually working.
Something like that.
Okay, if you're watching, you can put down your comment. Let's read, and you can be part of the program. Remember, we are having few days to Christmas, and I believe that this Christmas is going to be wonderful. The Christmas we shall all celebrate, and our brother here, Alpha's birthday is coming on the 22nd of December 2022.
What's going on here?
And also tomorrow is the birthday of
Director General of Flip TV.
The capacity leader.
No, it doesn't mean. No, they are different people. They are different.
CEO, TV.
001.
The 001 of Flip TV.
OFR, CON, MON.
Tomorrow will be his birthday, and I'm very sure that in this office we pop champagne.
Yeah. We have to pop
It's supposed to
champagne.
declare no work tomorrow actually because can you imagine?
In media, even the celebration that work.
Yes, now.
Yeah.
But the celebration and the work would be entangled to be entangled. Yeah, something
I
like
can
that.
imagine Christian getting drunk and working. Because he just said there will be champagne, like we'll pop champagne.
Oh, champagne is there alcohol?
It's just little.
There's no alcoholic. Shake your money.
We drink non-alcoholic champagne.
Okay, that's for that. Let's move on. The World Cup ended yesterday, and when maybe we were surprised that because when I don't know who watched the match.
I watched the match.
I don't know the match.
I watched that match. Why would I watch it?
Damn. It is not Bibi Naija. It is not Bella Naija. It is not
Kiki.
Who is my role there? Nancy
Simi, all those ones.
I don't understand.
Academy of Souls.
You're promoting that movie. You guys have to pay us, you know.
The greatest goat of all time. I don't think it's a goat anymore. It should be a cow.
Yeah, bro. What's
No, if it's a cow, it will be slaughtered now.
no cow?
They
Greatest of all time.
They slaughtered
Awesome. Yeah.
He's good, but
Let's see.
I actually knew he was going to win.
Come on, baby. What are you not saying?
I knew he was going to win because he's Messi and
It's Messi. And he lost the last World Cup final. He went to play.
I knew he was going to win.
Why did he win that one?
Because this man, this Nathaniel Bassey, hey, I said Bassey. Nathaniel Bassey has like made a kind of declaration.
Oh wow!
Look at this.
Look at this.
So I knew he was going to.
I don't know whether you saw that prophet that prophesied that it was France that was going to win. Better.
So many people prophesied that France will
Even
win.
this person wrote like you know they are currently doing Shiloh program. So they will give you a book to write your request. The request this person wrote, you don't even write a request of his family. Lord, please let Messi win the World Cup.
Chai, and God granted his.
So when it comes to football is a 50-50 thing.
50-50.
France will pray, Argentina will pray. But I love the way that match ended.
Like,
I love it so much.
But even though I've not watched Mbappe,
He actually tried to.
yeah, he tried. I've not really watched. Like, this is my first
I didn't
time.
know Mbappe. If you're Nigerians and everything.
This is my first time of watching like World Cup, like paying attention to watch World Cup finals.
I didn't know what.
And I feel that from what I heard so far, this is the best World Cup final.
I was actually sleeping
so far.
I was actually sleeping yesterday, and the next night I heard, go ball! I was like, what was this now?
So far so good. I watched 2006 final. I watched 2010. I watched 2014, 2018.
Wow.
But this final,
Right.
if I'm to rate it, this final
You
will
watched
be
that match?
number one.
I watched the match. I was
From beginning to the end.
beginning.
From beginning
I didn't watch to the end. I had.
When they scored that goal in the place of 20 minutes, once they are like, come on now, Argentina, come on now.
The first half was somehow partial to me.
Partial.
I was just like, see this first goal penalty in a World Cup game final. How can the ref just do like that? Penalty.
These football fanatics, why are you guys fond of?
We are not fanatics.
You people are fanatics.
We are not fanatics.
Okay.
We are just football fans.
Why you always comparing Messi and Ronaldo?
See, now me personally, I don't compare Messi and Ronaldo because looking at it, Messi is like a centre forward and an assistant striker, just like 10 and 8. But Ronaldo is a winger. He plays on the flank. He does not play at the center. He just only drifts into the middle. So when we look, okay, you need to Christian will understand, and then Gladys a little bit will understand.
I don't understand.
Yeah, center forward are people that they must score. That is their real duty to score. But the wing forward is people that are on the flank that assist the strikers from the side, either the right hand side or the left hand side. But Ronaldo is on the left, and he started his career from the left hand side. And looking at it, when we talk about Ronaldo and Messi, their playing style is very, very different. Messi plays with the team, like they work together, all this tiki-taka, pass, we want to score. Or at times he does all this solo run, dribble everybody. But Ronaldo, he plays from outside the box and also works from the cross for him. He heads the ball into the post. So their pattern is just different. And Messi, if I'm to quantify Messi, just use one word for Messi. I won't count Messi as the greatest of all time. Messi is above greatest of all time. He's on a seat of his own. So among the humans, Ronaldo is the best. But you see Messi is above all footballers. Forget his personality, even Pele, Maradona, all of them. Messi is now on his own.
So Messi is above Ronaldo.
But Messi is, even before this World Cup, Messi would always be above.
The guy is phenomenal.
Messi makes football look very easy.
You are talking as a Messi fan.
I'm not Messi's fan, and I'm not Ronaldo's fan. See, Ronaldo is like the best of human players, like human being that play football. But you see that Messi, forget about it. Messi is a demigod.
Yesterday someone said something, said, is this guy human? Like, are you human?
Messi.
Because did you see how he scored that top goal? I'm like, is this guy human? Like,
I saw something on
Even the guy tried to remove the ball.
I saw something on Twitter. This Twitter, I should have brought the system here. This person was like, okay, he went into the DM of this person, like, thank God though, Messi has won. So this person I replied, okay, well done. No follow that street though, Abiyaye. No follow that street though. You're more like, Messi country, sorry now, Ronaldo, I don't forget.
Like for real, man, that boy yesterday.
That final was.
It was.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it because the person wanted to be won.
No,
exactly.
No, I actually wanted France to win. I didn't want Messi to win the World Cup because people will now start rating him above Pele and Maradona instead of them to respect this legend. Like let them
no human being in the history of football has gotten what
Messi has won every tournament that he has played. Ronaldo is only World Cup that Ronaldo don't have. All other competition he has won everything.
But he can't play that's in 2026 again. He can't play the World Cup. It's not possible.
He can still go. He will be 40 years old by then.
I actually saw something that Messi said that he's still coming for 2026.
No, I'm not sure.
That's what he said.
Messi is not coming. See, Messi has achieved his aim. So now, like this,
that was one of the reasons. I'm not a Messi fan actually, but yesterday I was just praying that Messi goes on with this score. Like they should just go on with this score because I feel that this is his last World Cup.
I'm very sure so many.
So God, just let him go. Mbappe still, he's just 23. He's still having language.
Mbappe was just like very phenomenal that yesterday.
You cash out yesterday.
Cash out what?
Like some people actually cashed out a lot.
I didn't play any yesterday. I was just like I couldn't even predict the scoreline. Now we were doing okay. I didn't even see the result. I was like, okay, anybody that would win will win probably like 2-0 or 2-1 in that 90 minutes. I was like, this game will pass 90 minutes until I saw 2-2. Extra time they scored. Mbappe scored again. God, what is going on?
That was missing on France clothes and Argentina clothes.
It's Argentina score. Like,
I love that. We didn't notice something, but we do.
I didn't watch the
to become Messi. That's what's going on. It's actually bad. See, I said that event's good. Wait, oh God, did you see the picture that it's?
I saw it.
And that clothes she wore, Shema, was like 6 million there.
Even the clothes Davido was putting on. See, Davido is the greatest.
Greatest what? Greatest of all time.
Davido is good. Greatest of all time. Did you see the likes on the Instagram?
Yeah.
The likes are natural because he has not been there.
And the comments. Oh my God, Davido, you are welcome. This smile. Oh God. See.
I learned something. If you are going through a problem, you just need to give yourself time to heal.
Yeah.
So they had to take their time out, and they came out
strong guys react to me that.
So see, in life you must look for problem. Yes, because if you don't look for problem, there's no problem. There's no progress to any level.
Well, it's quite unfortunate that in our country we don't look for trouble, but problem look for it. Because problem is everywhere in Nigeria, so like we don't look for it.
The smile on Davido's face yesterday was just smiling.
When he was singing, I loved like he was man. When he was singing, that worked out for me. When we just worked out other.
Yes, that's what we are saying. That's his
I love that final.
The performance. I think we had this LGBTQ and don't drink. And yeah, the final was one of the best.
The final was one of.
When they gave Messi that clothes to wear it.
Never took light, so I couldn't even watch the.
They never took light. We had to on the narrator to finish that match.
Like, they said the clothes is from royal. Whenever from war or something, they give.
Bros, you've won the battle.
but the fight was actually worth it.
Yeah,
yes.
the guy. I looked at my Facebook yesterday. Messi, you fought a good fight.
Yeah. I didn't really just throw to win the table. I was like, nah, win.
See that penalty. See that keeper, but that France keeper, that guy needs to be slapped. Like, I'm sorry, but seriously, the goal was very simple. Like,
no, that guy is good. But that last kick. I've already jumped off my feet like.
Just all this one we are talking, you will not
see when Mbappe equalized 3-3, Di Maria was already crying. He was crying.
Because
I think being to have scored that last kick. Damn. See, just need to tell you today. Just leave it off a little bit.
But then I was like, if this, like, for this guy to miss this thing, France is not going home with this score. It's over for France. But Mbappe, why was he moody? Like, they gave him golden.
No, he tried now. He scored 5 goals in one match. And then you still didn't win the trophy.
He scored them 8 goals in this World Cup.
You know what I like Messi is that Messi should not be even among people that are competing for the best of all.
Now Messi is now
because of the best is playing.
Yeah,
he's playing that middle rank. Those that are supposed to be vying for that are those that are playing forward. Like Mbappe and Ronaldo. But yet playing this middle rank, he's still making much more impact than those people that are.
Messi is playing behind the striker.
I want to ask something. Like now, if you give birth now, at what age can you enroll your child into football?
Can you enroll?
At what age? As I'm doing, there's my coach that will carry his baby. As the child is coming out like his coach, I better carry him.
My son will be up
if you give birth to that son in another country.
Oh, that's true.
Okay,
I'll have to give birth to my child.
If you like give birth to this Nigeria, you see, you go
or Argentina.
If you give birth, you got to play on Mushi FC. One day we just break your head.
Mbappe is a Cameroonian. He has Nigerian roots too. He has Nigerian roots.
First players are Nigerian.
Yes, Mbappe, Tchouaméni, Kamavinga, only Giroud and Griezmann and this guy Varane.
But for him, like Kante is from France, I know, and
Kante is not from France. Confirm African.
But he plays for France.
Yes.
Yes, when I asked yesterday, like, why is they saying he had injury? I'll be like, so sorry, France.
They really miss Kante, that middle.
Sorry, France.
Kante and Pogba, they miss.
Imagine that Kante was that place.
No, Benzema left. He went back.
That's what I'm saying. You are missing Kante. What of Benzema in front?
Mbappe replaced Benzema very well.
They are not playing the same league now.
Yeah, Mbappe had to come to the middle to score this kind of goals. I think when Benzema was there. But that final
There's this guy.
I love you.
There's this guy on Twitter. His name is Honor. Have you know that guy? Well, he talked about, he said, as wealthy and famous Leo Messi is, just his one and only wife with kids around him. What is the definition of beautiful family with a responsible young man as husband and father? But small money and fame wey you the Duchy and Paulo P or P-Square get. They don't marry for every year.
Wait. Something. Is it Nigerian this morning?
He's a Igbo man.
Oh.
That other guy, they attack by the fight, the free guy. Who they have fire? Go and
You know, the church was like Exodus 21 verse 10.
No, the Bible, inside the Bible supports.
The Bible supports.
Now let's look at
this guy. He just get bad man. Forget it.
He just get bad man. Let's look at the geographical location first. Argentina, footballer, Nigeria, entertainer. See, it's very different. This one is Nollywood person. This one is. How many footballers do you know that have more than one? You see, even that girl, even that Messi's wife, she had given birth to all those children before he got married to the wife at all. It was girlfriend. My girlfriend, Ronaldo up to this moment is not legally married to anybody. He's just girlfriend.
But does he have a
now look at it. Is it good? Girlfriend, you don't impregnate her, you don't born, you never marry her. In this Nigeria setting, they say it's not good, you are not responsible. Wouldn't they say that? Look at it.
They don't get like
how many footballers? How many footballers? Wait first. Let's leave someone alone. How many? Let's start with Messi.
as many wives as possible.
Wait, let's start with Messi.
Wait. I said
if one wife can give you peace, another said, if one wife
imagine what 3 wives give you.
pieces, pieces, bro.
Because they are two different geographical, like what is.
Yes, it's just footballer don't really get married.
Footballer out there, you can't try and get married to wife.
Edo Sheikh could
Your own property says.
Edo Sheikh could buy in presidential form. He was making money. He was making money. That was like 3 wives. He was making money.
No, it's cheaper to marry 3 wives.
In
Like
Nigeria.
the money he has, he can marry 5 wives.
Even 10.
Just go to Alimosho.
Down. You marry them for free.
Mushi.
Free. Not just
So how many wives you get?
how many wives?
Make us go Mushi go.
I think that is wife.
All the I see Africans, they are primitive. Yeah, they are.
But if you look at all those African players too, African footballers, how many of them
marrying more than one wife is primitive.
How many of them have more than one wife? How many of them African players?
Because you what you can't get with one, you can't get with many.
Wait, how many of the African players that are playing outside have more than one wife? Most of them don't even have wife. They have girlfriends.
For players, you can't.
I think it's different.
The second wife said go collect your property.
Something like that. Once you marry her like this, if you don't say she want divorce, forget it. All your money.
Tiger Woods now.
Yes.
Like the wife almost took half of his.
Yes.
All the richest
like
sportsman. Half of his.
But
see Bill Gates. Is it Bill Gates? Yes.
It is big.
See, the wife took everything.
See, my grandpa actually married 3 wives. You know, I believe it was because it was in those days actually. But then my dad did say something that one of the things that the father said before he passed on was that he regrets going into polygamy, because as it's like that is the issue we are having in my house. Even though my dad is the only son to his own mother, but you see all those step brothers, they are a turn on the flesh. You don't understand? They're like a turn on the flesh. I don't know if they're watching, but
I think then that our forefathers are just married. I think then that they married more than 3-4 wives. Maybe it's due to their work, their farmland. Instead of employing many people, just really have 4 wives.
So,
and they give them to like. Wait first. You are talking about those our forefathers. That's why I said maybe
now he's a farmer.
Now okay. That one I'll do it to the ground.
He has 20.
But he can have as many wives as possible.
It's his choice and it's my choice.
You're like,
you want to marry me?
I would like to marry him. Olamide said his girlfriend can see, even now that he has many girlfriends.
Wait, do you want to marry me? Why are you so concerned about this?
it is even easier now to see many ladies than then. Then even with my 3 wives, you are seeing those 3 wives. But now a man married, because he has more money now, he can sleep with anything. So what's that difference?
So if you don't want to marry 2 wives, you try to keep this one at home and be paying outside man.
That he can have a wife at home, then have many girlfriends, as long as the wife at home is not affected and she does not know about anything.
That's the way many people
is affected now.
Should be affected either spiritually or physically or sexually.
I don't know how true it is, but I heard my grandma say something that in those days, if you watch people that all these men that marry more than one wife, they always they die before their wives. Because they die before their wives. Because you can't marry.
Why? My age.
Like they die before their wives.
They die before their
age.
My grandpa married
because different.
There's no way they will die before their wife now. Because their wife then they usually senior their wives probably like 10 years, 8 years.
It's even about that.
My grandpa died at 98.
Let me tell you this story.
98.
My grandma said something because
and all his wives they are still alive.
I grew up with my grandma in her kitchen. She told me a story that the husband had 2 other wives before she came in. She actually got married late.
Okay.
You know. So she said the husband does not give her money, and she's the last wife. Instead of the husband to give her money, being the last, she will go and give the second wife. I believe that one must have used something on the man. And then what she does is, when she notices that those other people, like their eyes is not too much on her, she'll go and put empty pots on fire, heat it very well, and now pour water. The thing will now sound shwai, and they will be envious thinking that she's making stew. You know, and she does that like a lot of times, as in let's say like 4 times in a week. And also they might be quarreling with their husband, fighting with him. You're just giving her money to make stew and we're not cooking. You know, stuff like that. So imagine that kind of man. And you know I'm not giving this one money, and this one is looking for trouble, and they will not be fighting the man every day. How can that man live long?
See, anybody that wants to get married to more than one wife, even the Bible and the Quran didn't say that you go and marry plenty wives. It is there that if you know you will be able to take care of them equally, and there's no way you can take it equally. So that's why, see, that is just there like, okay, you want to do it, Abi. If you can take care of all of them equally, go ahead. But if you can't, stay with that one.
Come to think of it, I don't know about Quran, but in the Bible, when God made man and female, the Bible said male, as in male and female, created he them. It did not say males and females.
No, they wouldn't have created two female now.
And when he talked about
it, he said Adam has first wife before Eve.
They said that's for me is a conspiracy theory.
Look at this. Look at what the guys did.
Lilith is not in the Bible.
Hey, you said the first wife. Right now.
See, but the truth is, when the Bible said, and for this, and for this,
even me shock me say, go to the right here.
Shall a man leave his father and his mother, shall cleave unto his wife. It is a wife. So I don't know.
What is that? Where did they now put it?
Originally, see, it's Ojuku that is doing people, and that's just the truth. But the Bible in the book of Genesis, that God is the one.
They are just trying to use Bible verses to back up. God is the one.
I think beyond Bible verse or something, like even the African culture, right from time, they've always been polygamous. When we talk about, when we look at Africa, polygamy is just too rampant. It's like the African thing. You look at the West like that. How many people do see marrying two wives in the Western world? But their culture does not really support it.
If you ask me, I think maybe it's their headache, because the wife made a post. She said, "I am just stealing and boiling." I don't know if that's what she like, something like that.
For me, that one she's playing.
You know, now look at this.
Insecure for that one.
No.
Mind games.
Insecure or not insecure. Let's forget about she being insecure here, and then. She went to Abuja, probably for an event, and then Yuledoche probably will be in his house. Now see that kind of tweet. What will come to his mind?
They're not divorced.
Who married this lady?
They're not divorced.
And then he will not call and she wouldn't pick call. Like, don't think that the man would like.
No, see someone like that, before you marry two wives like that, you know that you've detached your emotion from her. She will not be able to control you. Like, where are you? You will start doing that one, then you are not even capable of marrying 1.5 wives. You won't talk of 2.
Even the video that he made, he was talking about that the guy is looking old in my eyes. I don't know. The video where he was just.
I don't think really this is affected.
I don't think you will. I don't think so.
Because he's a man and he's an actor.
And the way he brought in that second wife, he can always bring in the third wife.
Yeah, and that's how.
If the second wife do
Yes, now.
That's in Nigeria. Nobody will share anybody's property. He will just go away like that.
Twitter users vote to oust Elon Musk as
the landlord of Twitter.
Yes.
On Twitter. They are voting against the landlord.
He's the one that set it up now.
That man you will block from Twitter.
He wants to see if the majority likes him or they don't.
Like just ask his disciples, who do people say that? That's what we did. Because after then, he now came back and said, okay, it seems people, because we do how many minutes they don't vote about.
Imagine.
That people, the actions are true because he blocked many people.
Okay.
Of recent. So many journalists from United States. There's this journalist that supports these CNN people. He blocks many of them. So he now used that to rate himself whether he has tried. He said, okay, next time. He said, there's nobody that can replace me. I'm still the one that is there.
So next time if I block people, better shut up.
No, the next time any policy I'm going to make, I'm going to involve people to help me make the policy.
Okay.
So that's what.
I think it's more interactive with people, more than Jack.
Yes.
That was the former owner.
Well done.
They
ask me if
it was at the work of final now.
My
guy, Elon Musk.
Should I stay down from Facebook? Mona talk.
Mark Zuckerberg is not as active as Elon Musk. Elon Musk posts every time.
Mark Zuckerberg. Mark is actually a silent.
Yeah, I think it's just cool.
Like
there's not talk too much. Like there's not really post.
They talk.
Okay, there's this picture. A man died and he didn't leave anything for his children. So they now went to his burial. Then he come and see statement they wrote. He said it is true. Nobody is truly perfect. But the man is if you left us with no single legacy as your children, indeed you were so good to outsiders, but your own home was a total shambles. As a growing child, I regretted having you as a father, but today look at me standing by you, down to rest.
Wait. They said legacy. They are not talking about
any legacy for
what kind of legacy do you think for? It was
in form of
money.
Outsiders now, not the family.
It's the same thing. Like she just this.
He did something. That's the legacy.
Outside the
Wait, they didn't talk about money
for the family.
Wait, they didn't talk about money. They talked about legacy.
Now
legacy is a good character now.
Before you blame people, how the character of the children?
Of those children exactly. Because what you give, you will take back.
So what kind of your child is, you need to support your child.
It's not the matter.
No matter.
You need to let your child know that life. At times, if you don't get support, at times you see this life. They just born you, come this life. Nobody owes you shit. Nobody.
You have a house, your child is behaving. You got kind of.
There's this man. What's this man name?
For my school fees for one term.
This man.
For my report card because I was being stubborn and very.
Maybe today is
He didn't pay anything. I had to work during holidays to pay for my school fees.
So that
gave me the money back.
to teach you a lesson that life is not always what you
but he didn't pay.
Yeah. This man, this US billionaire Dan Pena, he said he told his children that he's not giving any money to them. That he made this money. Nobody gave him one kobo.
Even
he made this money. Jackie Chan said the same thing. He said he had 2 kids. One of them said he's fine. Anything he wants to do with the money, he should go and do it. The other one is angry. It was not like nobody gave me money. I didn't inherit money from my father. I made it with the
mentality.
Now he's giving them the kind of bribe, but I think he didn't give them early enough. That kind of training came to them late, so they were too stiff to actually download that kind of thinking. I didn't know why they were small. It was like telling them, see, life I do. So this thing I see, I hustle for all these things. You guys should start hustling.
Thank you.
And now,
that kind of mentality is actually very, very good because when you start giving a child everything when he's small, you'll be lazy.
Sense of entitlement to just enter.
A lot of how would I call it, miscreants on the road.
Entitled people everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. They feel that you owe me or something like that. No, you have to work for it. You have Davido. Despite how rich the father is, he's working for his money.
So of course, now he's working for his money. Yeah, I see.
Because your father.
Have you seen the fake
1,000?
If you see what I ate today, they're like Baba Blue. Blue.
Wait,
that's what they were saying.
You said if you see what I eat, how can we see what you eat?
I mean, if you you should listen to what I ate today from Nigerians. Hey.
What did they say?
I showed them. Okay. I showed them the new Naira note too. I've even forwarded it. They were like, this is fake.
This is 50 naira now.
This is actually 1,000 naira.
That old 15 naira.
Yeah.
This is actually 1,000. Okay, I don't have the old one. They were like, okay, I even gave it to one mama. I want to buy pure water. I'm like, no, I'm not collecting. Give me the old one. But like, it's the new Naira note. She said no, that she's not collecting. Please, and they said the counterfeit of this one will be so plenty out there.
Yes,
because you won't be able to differentiate.
How even the real one? You can use blue. The old one you can dye.
Arrow blue.
You know that blue, right? You can actually dye it. Like, what's this? What were you guys thinking when you brought out this kind of money? I was really thinking, okay, what we saw on picture is not really what it is. Like feeling it.
And
like,
even looking like.
They want to money now. The value is 1,000 naira.
The value is 1,000. Even like me no fine.
I don't even know it's fake.
Let me see.
It is this place that you used to this gold what's it called?
But the money is already.
And you write CBN somewhere. You go find that one.
You see, they want to spend that kind of fake money. They will spend it inside old up for all those garages.
I only have one counterfeit old that old 1,000. I have the counterfeit and it looks like.
Imagine going to
That thing is less personal. What counterfeit give you?
You go swear give
and you won't know on time.
And you won't know, you would have got fine. Imagine you enter public transport. And just give you collect.
Yes, you just yeah.
I want us to listen to
Happy
this
Christmas.
Let's listen to this thing.
Just the play. You dey drive things inside Lekki and you know their house. Just the play. The play, just the play. You get iPhone 14 and yet you no get sense. So
Just the play.
The play, just the play. You train your girlfriend for university. The younger ones dey for house dey study.
They play.
just the play.
They play. Look.
Just the play. You no get land yet every club for Lagos they call you. Just the play. They play just the play. School is calm, church is calm. I just want day. Normal. Just the play. They play just the play. Can I get urgent 2K? I will give you back and you no get work, bro. No problem. Just the play. Play just the play. You no get money, but now that fine girl, now your eye there. My brother.
Just the play.
The play, just the play. You be babe, you know, say normal, you no get any normal. What's that? You go enter fence because you get normal. My sister, just the play. The play, just the play. I say just the play. The play, just the play. Your mama dey hospital, yet you dey where they shop for woman. Just the play, just
You dey do it crazy, they play.
they use your second page, they queue for your own giveaway. It's funny, they play now, they play, just the play. As you dey talk to me, you use another person hotspot, they watch this video. Just the play,
Now this is I'm done with this now. Oh, this is funny.
Now you go to the comments, you see some people add their own. So I have 500 for everybody that can add something that is. You say you dey do hookup and you're afraid of rituals. You're afraid of what?
Okay. Your girlfriend don't get. Okay, let me do this one. Your girlfriend don't get DSTV for school. They tell you say na Argentina win. Just they play. Just they play. Just they play.
Okay, let's get me.
How she want to football TV for her?
She download that for Play Store.
It's a lie.
They download Play Store. No, I don't play for that one. No.
But this is better than sweat.
No, I know they play. Now live TV, you know the DSTV.
I'm not sure after this show, he's going to call it.
You don't want to be you don't want to pay for debates, but you want to be president.
Just the play.
By the time you feel similar.
So you actually posted Emilio Condoa on his
posted it.
Do you want to respond? Because you want better Nigeria, but you know the full APC.
Just the play.
Let us say something on 500.
500.
Should I say another one?
Say another one now.
I should say another one.
Say another one.
I like on the sweat.
Say another one. So you go start maybe like go TV you want talk now. Okay.
You know, you want to lose weight, but you dey shop anyhow.
Just the play.
You want lose weight, but you don't want to work out.
They respect your pastor, they disrespect your husband.
Just the play. This one. Your girlfriend came into your
like you have issue with your girlfriend.
They have personal issue with me. We will talk after the program.
Your babe drop inside bed, tell you say na Uber. Just the play.
Our best will be Uber now. You want?
Best they do Uber.
Forget.
Just the play.
Imagine high caliber Uber.
Just the play.
You know, say your phone has 3 cameras, but you can't eat 3 times a
They
day.
play.
Okay, as we wait for, let's look if our viewers has anything to join, to say about what we say, what we just listen to now. Nobody they comment you. When I try comment, Joe. I also click on the like button.
There's a comment.
You see. It's a Christian, you are APC. The APC man, see rubbish young boy like you talking about Labour Party. You never talk good about Peter Obi. I'm supporting Showore, so it is my support. My support. So whatever is happening with the Labour Party and whatever is happening with Peter Obi, I think the Labour Party has It's their problem. You need to solve it.
They will resolve it.
Resolve it. If something happens to what is his name, Okupe, I think because when some people join, if you look at P2P campaign, most of them are from PDP, and you expect baggage. Most of these people have cases in court. You expect these people to take advantage of those things that they have in court. You have to wish hunt them. So now this is happening based on the key women leader, the key Labour Party as representatives.
Yeah.
They are trying to weaken Labour Party and all, and we expect that even Buhari is not even doing anything.
What would he do? Of course, he wouldn't.
People are just carried away. So
he has done his best for the country. So
Mr. Kamara, I'm not supporting Labour Party. I'm not supposed to support anybody on air. It's my personal. I support it. So I will say things way it is and move on with that. Let's not be sentimental with what we are saying here, because I believe whoever enters 2023, we want to do well in the first 4 years.
Of course.
Whoever enters, because the
ones that have conscience, they will see. Some people don't care.
They don't care.
See, honestly, because these are politicians. They don't actually
care. A particular presidential candidate who doesn't care about going for debate or anything. So imagine him entering as a president.
My point is that this kind of people, the people you want to come and rule actually calling you. Just try, even if it's once.
Let's hear what you have for Nigerians.
Yet, isn't that when you enter there that you
imagine them calling ARR3 principal that they should sack a particular.
I think the APC have shown so much arrogance. Like this APC campaign team, from Fani Kayode to that Keyamo. You see, when they speak with so much arrogance to them, and it's disturbing that these are the people that want to come and rule us. Now you see them speak about the African Tinubu, the Tinubu was talking about. See, don't even call my damn name. Peter Obi said, I can't even call that name. As in, who is the person? You understand? Nigeria existed before any of them.
Of course.
And they are going to leave Nigeria and go. They come and say that Nigeria will remain. For you to now start calling, see, most of these things. For me, I like a show there. Because I know he has not been part of them, and he will not want to compromise when he becomes president. But he's not closer to that place. So now the best bet for most people looking at P2P, but whoever gets there, I believe that they want to try to flex their muscle.
Yes.
Prove to you that they can do something, because after the first 4 years, it's going to be battle. No matter what you do, it's going to be battle. If you have the agitation there, people agitating for Biafra, Odua, and one presidential candidate wants to now impose himself on people. You now know that people say they change power.
See, my point there is that I don't actually think that whoever wins is going to well, it depends on who wins. You get it depends on who wins, because if the usuals, what I mean by usual, like the people that we already know before now, who has always been there, if they still enter, I don't think there will be much change. I just pray they will try.
Let's look at it realistically. Nobody can change Nigeria.
Nobody can change Nigeria.
See, if we are expecting change like becoming like one of the countries Western nation,
it's not possible.
Their civil service, the people in that civil service are destroying Nigeria, because number one, the corruption is everywhere. For instance, now if you want to go and if you want to buy something, or you want to go to bank and withdraw money, security will tax you.
Of course.
Like if you don't want to even give self, you can't be like say you be this guy.
Even look at this. That is the lowest kind of the new note. This issue of the new note that they said they don't have much note to give out to the people. So there are some parties during this weekend that people went there, all those money hawkers, they went there to actually go and exchange their money there and even get more. So how did those people get those money?
I said don't come out now.
Exactly.
I'm actually I don't know if no matter what we say, they tend to turn a deaf ear. They don't want to listen to anybody. They have their own mind. But I kind of feel that they should actually look into these new notes. Like they should actually probably just allow us to keep using the one we were using before.
Because this thing,
the gullible people, even with the old notes, they are
doing fake.
How much money is on that fake already? All this note is fake. Like for real, man.
See.
Imagine like promoters, like drivers are not even collect. They don't want
to take it at all.
They don't want it.
Imagine having just that.
So there's a camera for the campaign DG of a Labour Party, of a party indicted by the court, sent to prison for corruption. Is something on that party.
See, it's not about that person being sentenced. I think the speed of light at which the guy was sentenced. Someone actually commented here on Twitter. He said, at the speed of light, the court investigated and convicted Okupe for money laundering. In the same country, we have people who are working freely. They are fighting their last battle. Nothing is stopping Peter Obi and New Nigeria from coming, something like that.
Yeah, whatever happens. See, I think that speed is just too much.
That speed is too much.
Trying to say the Labour Party bad. They
are not smart about the game.
Exactly.
They should at least delay it a little bit. So they look really like
they should understand that they're not dealing with illiterates. You are not who are daft. You understand? This is a country. We know how things are run. We know as they be for this nation. Like the feeling back. We know as they be. But then as I can't make and the thing come be like say we sabi what they do. Even though before now they don't know what they do.
Even Daniel has actually commented, said the Okupe has been sentenced to prison for money laundering. The federal government acts quickly but is yet to prosecute members of the APC and PDP who committed similar crimes.
You can imagine that.
If the Nigerian justice system is functioning, 99.99 of Nigerian politicians will be in prison.
Exactly.
Most of them that are campaigning right now, they will be in the prison.
Seriously, because all of
the justice, if the system is working well.
Some time ago, what's his name? Dino Melaye was convicted. What happened?
Even this man,
this thing,
this guy that is with Rufai on RSTV, I saw a picture of him now. I think he was being convicted before like that for money laundering or the likes. Yeah.
See, they're just being they acted too fast.
The fact
that they acted too fast is now raising, as in is raising a lot of, how will I put it? It's raising a lot of
concern.
Yeah, it's raising concern right now, and I believe that. Well, if that man should pay 13 million just up front, 13 million, yeah, EFCC is going to come.
Okay, whatever happens, we know that this is a dirty game. Politics in Nigeria, politicians should know that they are, like, even in your local government, even in Lagos State, you don't find posters of other parties.
Of course.
I noticed actually.
When you are
especially in Lekki area.
The billboards, you just see the
APC everywhere.
And it is a dirty politics we play in Nigeria. One man said they beat him because he wants to be Labour Party.
But wait though, like I don't know how Nigerians think, like for women. I want to support a particular political party, but that is not minor, because if I'm supporting a minor political party, let's say the AAC, you know, nobody will question me. SDP, nobody will question me. But when I say PDP, Labour Party especially, they will not be like, who is this person? Now the question I should ask myself is, why are they being affected? I'm supporting this political party. Why is it paining them?
It's because they are seeing that party as a threat.
And
you are not threatening them, they will leave
because you are threatening me because I'm supporting this political party. That's the more reason why I should even support it.
So seeing Labour Party as a threat is what now happened to this prosecution of Doyin Okupe. Because they have been threatened. So
what is it?
They are the ones in power.
Of course.
They would have given orders, please, as much as possible, prosecute this man.
Don't you guys think that if time is not taken, they will come after Kenneth Okonkwo? I'm just saying.
Kenneth Okonkwo is a lawyer.
Kenneth Okonkwo did not really benefit from the government like that. He's an actor.
I think he was an actor.
Let's hope that probably he acquires a particular thing. EFCC will not come and they will not say one thing. Let's just hope. Let's hope. He's not in this country.
No.
He's an actor. He has money. EFCC might come and wait him. Where do you get?
He's a lawyer. He would stand for himself.
Like that, they can still. They can still do something. You know this nation.
Lawyer will be saying they shave his head. Now from court they arrest him. Put her inside. The judge. They arrested him. Put him.
See, Nigerian government and whatever. You people should know what you're doing. Because
it's not lawyer.
Don't know what they're doing.
See, Nigeria. I think Shewere's idea. I think it's just the solution.
Revolution.
Because how do you want to change the system when the system is even working against you automatically? The system that will bring you in.
Who says that the same system is in Labour Party? See, I'm trying to be so straightforward like this.
You have to be straightforward.
The same, when you are doing reports, look at when they go for any campaign, look at the people around. Try and take their picture, put it on Google. Try and look at their
names.
Most of them left the PDP. Wow, probably they might not have, but most of them are from import from the PDP. That's what Shirete tells you, that they are the same part of the
system.
Like this P2B is going to be a revolution. Because he's a man that has shown that he is no nonsense. Because when he was an Anambra, the system did not like him. They impeached him.
Yeah, but he came back.
Do you know why I like P2B as a person? I don't know, see, when I say I like P2B as a person, it's not as if I'm trying to like, no. But no, I like P2B as a person because leaving the governorship seat of Anambra State, he went back to his business.
He didn't even collect.
Yeah, you know, he didn't see vice for any senatorial seat or anything. He just left.
He allowed the governor that went into,
you know, that kind of thing. That's the kind of, like, I don't know, like, seriously, man.
Okay, now it's Christmas time. If you are going to wear your Christmas cloth and you are giving Taylor a Christmas cloth, there are things you need to do.
You can't give Taylor.
So Taylors are now lamenting that people are not bringing work anymore.
What would they do?
Due to the materials, the prices has gone up. So once you want to go and buy the material in the market now, probably you are buying it for like 3K before, you now say the 5,000 naira, and the not so up and down now. There is nobody that want to collect 4,000 naira from you. They will be starting from 5,000, 6,000 naira. So now up and down, you know, will not be like 11,000 naira. You will be like, wait till they so
it's collect up and down 11,000.
Okay, let's continue.
And that Taylor too, you spend that kind of money buying that material. Probably you want to wear it for a particular event, and Taylor will not keep it. Your money is wasted, and you not wear the clothes. So what's the point?
So many people just like, let me wear ready-made and just move on with my life instead of sewing native. Okay,
with that, we're getting close to the end of the program today. Thank you. We talked about a whole lot of things. I'm very happy the video is back on the scene.
OBO.
Yeah.
Back on the scene.
Although I don't subscribe to his lifestyle yet. Because if you are talking about OBO, you know, so you get baby mama.
But it's more fixated on.
Do you know? See, I'm not really. Excuse me. Don't come to me. I'm not really a Davido fan, but then I'm
Olamide.
This period, just because of the son and everything, and the way he left social media, and you know, just as to me, I think it's pity or something. But anyway, I am happy that he's back to what he's known for. That's just my own.
What is he known for?
Music
and his smile.
Yes.
Just as you are flashing on Davido.
What's the smile? Are you sure you want
to be smile? Put food on the table.
Would you like to be a baby mama to Davido?
No, but I would like to be.
Davido will continually.
Oh, he's employee. Employee in what category?
Don't worry, you will be getting
nanny.
The last nanny did for
I don't want nanny.
Okay, I be cook.
I don't want nanny.
Okay, what are we going to sign out? We are expecting our cake, rice, chicken, and everything, because tomorrow is a birthday of someone that is very popular.
That chicken is very important.
The commander-in-chief of Flip TV Forces.
So after that, we are going to kill him for Olamide on his own birthday.
Yeah, Olamide Adeleke. We are going to kill him on his birthday. Yes.
Who is Olamide or Adeleke?
Olamide Badu.
Adeleke.
Yeah.
Is that his son?
It's not Adeleke. Adeleke.
God, Adeleke.
I'm sorry, Adeleke. Now Davido enter my mouth. You know this Davido. You don't put Davido for my mouth. Okay,
with that, we've come to the end of the program. Yes, thank you very much for watching. Click on the like button. Also, let your comments come after the program. I'm Christian Chikwa, and I will say thanks for watching. Bye.
Alright, thank you for watching Web Watch. I am still to be glad, and of course, Merry Christmas and a wonderful Happy New Year in advance.
I am Adini Adila. Thanks for watching Web Watch. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance.
Happy birthday, boss, in advance.
Happy birthday, boss, in advance.
And I'm Olajide Taufik Olamide. Yeah, thank you for watching.
Yeah,
Web Watch on
wife,
TV.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Solomon's role model.
Solomon's disciple.
Okay. Alright, guys. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Alright, bye.